how to make a simple spaghetti dinner. Before you start cooking anything, make sure you wash your hands really well. And you are ready to begin. The first thing that you're going to want to do is preheat the oven for the meatballs. You're going to look at the meatballs under the oven instructions, and it says preheat the oven to 350 degrees. You're going to come over to your oven and you're going to click on the bake. Then you have arrows that decide what temperature you're going to cook it at. You want to select the one that says 350 degrees. While the oven's preheating, open up your bag of meatballs. Pour them out onto your baking tray. Once your meatballs are in a flat layer on your baking sheet, set it aside until your oven is preheated. Now we're going to start the water boiling for your spaghetti. Get out your pot and put the water in. You're going to want to stop filling the water when it gets to about this point. Turn the water off and take your pot out. Place your pot on the stove and find the correct burner. I'm using a large pan, so I will turn it on my large element. Turn the temperature up to high. Sprinkle in some salt. The salt seasons the spaghetti as it cooks. Then pour a little bit of oil onto your water. The oil makes it so that the water doesn't boil over as it cooks. Once your oven is preheated, check the directions on the back of your bag to see how many minutes your meatballs need to cook. This bag says 15 to 20 minutes or until hot. Take your meatballs and place them in your oven about the middle shelf. Close the door, click on the timer, and we want to go 15. You always want to go the least amount of time and then check it. You can always add more time later if it's not completely done. Now that our water is boiling, we're ready to cook our spaghetti. You'll know how much to cook because for each person, you want to cook about a quarter in diameter. Since I'm cooking for my entire family, I'm going to be putting a lot of spaghetti in here. Make sure you use a wooden or a plastic spoon because if you use a metal spoon, it could damage your pot. The noodles will boil for about 11 to 13 minutes. You need to stir occasionally. Now we're going to prepare the broccoli. The first thing that you're going to want to do is wash the broccoli. Once your broccoli is washed, we're going to pull off these little stems and the little pieces. Pull your broccoli apart. If there's still parts of it that are on there that are too long, you can go ahead and chop them. Now I'm going to show you two different ways to steam broccoli. You can either use a double broiler with a pan that has holes in it, or a microwave safe bowl. Metals are not microwave safe. And a plate. Now I'm going to show you how to steam broccoli using a double broiler. Notice there are 3 different parts to the broiler. The first thing that you're going to do is take the pot at the bottom and we're going to fill it with water. You're only going to want to fill the water till about this level. Next, take the pot with the holes and place it on the top. Take your broccoli, place it inside the top pot, and then place the lid on. Carry the entire thing over to the stove top. Place it on your burner and turn that burner on to about an 8. Stir those noodles. To steam your broccoli in the microwave, you're going to place the broccoli into your bowl, and then you're going to pour some water on the top. You want to use about 2 tablespoons. This will moisten the top of your broccoli. Place the plate upside down on top of the bowl for a lid. Place the bowl and your plate in the microwave and cook it for 2.5 minutes on high. When the timer goes off for the meatballs, you're going to want to take them out and place them on some hot pads. Let them cool for a little bit. Once your spaghetti is done boiling, you're going to want to take it to a strainer. Take the spaghetti, pour it into a bowl, and then add about a tablespoon of butter and stir it into the spaghetti. This helps loosen the noodles. Now we're going to make the garlic bread. You want to cut it in pieces about this far apart. Cut as many pieces as you think you will need. Take your pieces and lay them out flat on your baking sheet. Now we're going to melt some butter in the microwave for our garlic bread. We want to use about a tablespoon of butter, place it in the cup. Take the cup with the butter in it and put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Use a pastry brush, put some melted butter onto each piece of bread. Then sprinkle some garlic salt over the top. I'm going to show you how to use the broil button to make crispy garlic bread. Find the button that says broil, push it on, and then you'll want to turn it on high. Put your garlic bread into the oven. Turn your timer on for 2 minutes. The broil cooks the bread really fast, so don't make it longer than 2 minutes. You can tell your broccoli's done by taking a fork and poking it into the broccoli. If it is soft, the broccoli is ready. Dump the excess water from your broccoli down the sink. As soon as that timer goes off, take out your bread. There's your crispy garlic bread. Turn off the broil and clear off your oven. Now that everything's done, top off your spaghetti with marinara sauce, Parmesan cheese, or grated cheese. Bon appetit!
Mom?